that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Honoring the United States, that was Skylar Cole with the singing of tonight's national anthem.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, guys, the Wolves have a star tandem with the two top picks, Anthony Edwards and Karl Anthony Towns. Edwards says that they can be special because, quote, we're dynamic together. His shooting and my ability to get to the rim is hard to stop. He can shoot. Man, I have never seen anyone shoot like that. Brian?
The three-point shootout champion. Thanks, Allie. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Klay Thompson.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Klay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. And for Minnesota, Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. And to the surprise of some league observers, a number of rookies are already making huge contributions, Grant.
And it's so much fun to see these young players stepping up, getting thrown right into the fire, and for good reason. When you have 2 or 3 stars eating up your salary cap, you need the guys on rookie contracts to perform, and they are.
Now here's Russell. Towns passes to Gobert. And yep, it's good.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
Pass to Thompson. It's Wiggins on the wing. Back to Thompson. Up and in on the layup.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Here's Edwards. Fires for 3. The rebound by Wiggins. And the Warriors with possession. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves game last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Edwards. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. And the bucket is good. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Towns. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. They grab their own miss. And it's powered home by Towns.
One of the many skills that Towns brings every night is his offensive rebounding.
Curry against Russell. Wiggins left side. The three from Curry. No good that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Pass to Russell. For three. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Well, you look at D'Angelo Russell. He's got a sweet stroke. The lefty can knock it down from 3, but always seems to be playing at his pace, under good control.
Now here's Curry. 6 points for him. Green finds Thompson. Wiggins from long range. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. McDaniels with it. Now Thompson defending. McDaniels, that's good.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Curry passes to Green. They need this. And he sinks the layup.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Towns lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Curry, that's good.
Assisted by Draymond Green.
Minnesota in the lead. And watching Draymond Green play. Grant, he's the quarterback on both ends.
I love that, B.A. Defensively, constantly calling out instructions on how to switch, keeping everyone organized. And offensively, Green is an incredible passer.
2 minutes
Sees guys get open before they do.
Now here's Looney. The kick out. Curry. Back to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Curry passes to Wiggins. Now Thompson from the arc. McDaniels with the rebound.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Towns finds Russell. Back to Towns. Over to Looney. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Klay Thompson picks one up.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
First one falls. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. And so Towns nails them both.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
The Warriors trailing. Here's Poole. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
The Warriors have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Green, the pass to DiVincenzo. The 3 is up. Counted from distance. And it's a tie ball game.
Rise and fire. DiVincenzo does not lack confidence, going right up with the shot.
Pass to Prince. Now here's Towns. Guarded by Wiseman. Here's Forbes. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Poole, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. The Timberwolves have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Right wing. Wiseman against Towns. Here's Prince. Off target from three-point range. The Warriors have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Green, the pass to DiVincenzo. From deep. And it's Noel with a rebound. Shoots. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points.
17.
The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 2.
15.
And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for the Pugs.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Minnesota.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Kyle Anderson is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Russell to pass to Gobert. And there's a defensive 3-second call. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Long range from the inbound. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Poole for 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And here's Edwards outside. Rebounded by Green.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Here's Wiseman. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Russell with the ball. 20 points for him last game against Charlotte.
And his assist numbers were remarkable as well. His play is crucial to this team's success.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Gobert. Kicks it out to Anderson. Russell against DiVincenzo. Outside McDaniels. Poke loose. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Here's Lamb. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
All starting from a turnover. DiVincenzo shows great anticipation skills to make a play on the ball and get them in transition.
Now Russell. It's a 6-point game. And Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans, but they resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
The Warriors have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. Outside, Green. Off target from outside. The Timberwolves have gone 0-for-4 in the second quarter. McDaniels passes to Russell. Here's Anderson. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. Golden State with the ball. They're on a 9-1 run. And there's Poole on the assist from Wiseman. And now it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Here's Edwards. Outside Russell. The 3. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Lamb. There's the 3. He buries it from 3. Lamb's got 5.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
As they say, live by the 3, die by the 3. When you're too perimeter dependent, it's hard to maintain consistency game in and game out.
And, you know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Gobert. And Towns is subbed in for McDaniels. Here's Edwards. He's coming off a 25-point game against Charlotte. Towns a screen on Wiggins. Pass to Reed. Tries to snap the cold streak. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting just 35% from the floor. Here's Towns. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brad?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Edwards. Towns with the ball. Green covering. The shot by Towns, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Wiggins from long range. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I'll tell you what, how easy does Wiggins make the game look? I mean, in the flow, excellent stroke from distance. That's fun to watch.
Now here's Edwards. Big-time contributor on offense. Just over 22 points a game. And that one drops.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Golden State has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. The shot won't fall. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
And these two teams will face off against one another 4 times. It should be fun.
Yeah, plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. Should make for some fairly high drama.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in. Now here's Towns. He's got 6. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. 41 seconds left to play in the first half. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Boy, clearly embracing the game with his whole heart there. Love showing up for the team and just playing the game.
Here's Forbes. Offensive rebound. Here's Noel. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Just 5 on the clock. Goes back up. And the jumper falls for him.
You know, in that mid-range area, that in-between area, Forbes is a hard cover. Because when he gets a little room, he's really deadly.
The 3 from Curry hits the trifecta. Curry's got 13.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. All right, Ali, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for Golden State. And when a team is this in sync, it's almost like they're of one mind. And keeping things moving, what a tremendous first half performance for the Golden State Warriors. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Kevon Looney is out there with Andrew Wiggins.
And for Wiggins to take another step forward, he must improve as a shooter. So this is good to see.
Towns passes to Russell, outside McDaniels. And the layup is good off the glass. McDaniels got his second bucket of the game.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
To the inside. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
And you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
About a minute played here in the second half. Here's Edwards. Drives to the hoop. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Edwards got 6.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form.
Edwards can't hit. The Warriors shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Curry gets the bucket. 15 points in the game.
Tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
And here's Edwards outside. Again, the miss by Edwards. The Warriors have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Thompson's shot is off.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Wiseman, he's checked in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for Klay Thompson.
James Wiseman, Jordan Poole.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Outside McDaniels. Three-pointer off the mark. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Poole against Russell. And that one's good. Poole.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Curry passes to Wiseman. Down low. Knocked away. Stolen by Russell. Pass to Gobert.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves.
And he drops it first.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Anderson's checked in for Minnesota. Noel comes in for Russell.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Up top, Anderson. He's watched by Kuminga. Anderson can't get it to go. The Warriors have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Poole outside. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Moody. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Moody's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Moody from outside. Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's Noel. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
Poole outside. Outside Kuminga. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Timberwolves. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Yep, count it.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Outside, DiVincenzo. 1 minute left in the third. Here's Poole. Drops in the layup for 2. Poole's got 6 in the quarter.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fella whatsoever.
Pass to Prince. To the middle. Here's Noel. Takes a 3. Clock at 6. The shot comes out. Poole outside. There's the triple. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Back to Noel. Over Poole. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
From 10 feet away. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. He's going to ride him as far as he can take him.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Curry against Russell. Offensive board, Gobert. And that one's good. Nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Kuminga, the pass to Thompson. On the wing, Curry. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Inside. The shot by Russell, no good.
And his struggles have been apparent, unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Curry against McDaniels. Now here's Curry. Defense right on him. Over McDaniels. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Golden State Warriors. On Tuesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Chicago Bulls.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie. You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
McDaniels from long range. No good. And Golden State will come the other way. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. He shoots. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
It's Edwards on the wing. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Well, some have said the NBA's next media deal could see franchises' values double. As the league owner, Grant, are you good with that?
You know, B.A., I think I could get comfortable with that idea. I just think it speaks to the product. It speaks to how we present and package the game. There's so much excitement right now. It's a lot of fun to be a part of.
It's one of the best investments in sports, the NBA.
No question.
Looney's checked in for Kuminga. McDaniels passes to Gobert. And down it goes. 2 points.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
On the wing, Curry, guarded by Russell. Wiggins outside. And here's Thompson for 3. Sinks the tray.
Oh, Andrew Wiggins, the former first overall pick, showing off his passing skills there.
And Minnesota calls time here. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.
Man, he's been in control because of how well he's shooting. He's finding holes in the defense, and he's able to capitalize. Wow, it's almost like his confidence is increasing with each basket he makes.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Outside Edwards, pass to Towns. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Drive by Curry. Here's Looney. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Green against Towns. Outside Russell. Edwards against Thompson. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
You have to love what Gobert is doing on the offensive end so far. Staying active and finding lots of ways to contribute.
Wiggins for 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Golden State. Looney's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside, Green. Wiggins outside. Thompson with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Back to Wiggins. Pass to Thompson. Curry with it. Jacks up with 3. McDaniels with the rebound. Outside Edwards. Drops in the 3.
The corner 3 isn't a go-to yet for Edwards, but he was clearly feeling that shot.
Outside Curry to the paint. Here's Wiggins. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Minnesota has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Warriors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
Well, these teams meet 3 more times, so it has to feel great to take the first contest. It gives you a mental edge going forward against Minnesota.
And what a huge performance it was for Stephen Curry.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Golden State has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. There's 37 seconds left in the 4th. Wiggins finds Green. From downtown, Curry's shot is off. Here's Russell with the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And now we have Allie. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching.